Within the monarchy, clothing and accessories function as instruments of symbolism, continuity and accessibility, and Catherine, Princess of Wales, has refined this language to an extraordinary degree. From her first public outings in the years leading up to her marriage to Prince William to her most recent return after illness in 2024, her style has carried a narrative thread linking personal identity with the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. Her pre-wedding engagement in Anglesey in March 2011 provided an early glimpse of her aesthetic approach. Dressed in a Catherine Hooker coat with suede boots, she presented herself as practical yet polished. This balance of elegance and approachability established a template for her future role, a royal who could command formality without appearing remote. Neutral tones and understated jewelry suggested restraint, while the choice of British tailoring reflected her instinct for subtle symbolism. By June 2016, at Trooping the Colour, Catherine's fashion had assumed a more overtly symbolic role. Wearing an Alexander McQueen coat dress in cream with a Philip Tracy hat, she accessorized with the South Sea pearl earrings that once belonged to Queen Elizabeth II. In doing so, she placed herself within a lineage of royal women who have used jewelry to signal continuity. The earrings were more than decoration, they were an inheritance, linking her to the late Queen's enduring presence. September 2019 offered a different perspective. Accompanying Prince George and Princess Charlotte to their first day at school, Catherine appeared in a Michael Kors floral midi dress, paired with navy pumps and modest stud earrings. Here the emphasis was on relatability. The informality of the dress, the absence of inherited jewelry, and the maternal context combined to showcase her as both a royal figure and an ordinary parent. Her presence at Wimbledon in July 2022 marked another high point. Wearing a vibrant yellow Roxanda dress with white Gianvito Rossi heels, she demonstrated a bold embrace of colour. The choice was deliberate. As patron of the All England Club, her visibility was essential. The bright hue conveyed optimism and energy, while her diamond and pearl earrings offered a subtle nod to Queen Elizabeth II, echoing the way the late Queen herself often used pearls as markers of dignity. The death of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022 brought the most solemn expression of this narrative. At the state funeral in Westminster Abbey, Catherine wore a black Alexander McQueen coat dress with veil and wide-brimmed hat. Her jewelry carried immense weight, the Queen's Japanese pearl choker and Bahrain pearl drop earrings. These pieces had been worn by both the late Queen and by Diana, Princess of Wales, imbuing Catherine's appearance with layers of generational symbolism. Here her clothing functioned not simply as mourning attire but as a statement of continuity, placing her firmly within the tradition she was inheriting as Princess of Wales. In June 2023, during King Charles III's first Trooping the Colour, Catherine wore an emerald green Andrew GN dress with structured shoulders and a Philip Tracy hat. The green was a direct nod to her role as Colonel of the Irish Guards, a position recently bestowed upon her. Sapphire and diamond earrings once belonging to the late Queen completed the look, their deep blue contrasting against the green fabric. At Wimbledon in July 2023, she returned to softer tones, wearing a mint green self-portrait dress with pleated skirt and blazer-style bodice. New Gianvito Rossi heels and pearl earrings reminiscent of the Queen's collection completed the ensemble. The outfit projected freshness and accessibility, underscoring her ability to adapt to the lighter, more personal tone of sporting events while still maintaining a thread of royal continuity through jewelry. Similarly, in November 2023 at the Remembrance Sunday service at the Cenotaph, her black Catherine Walker military-style coat and pearl earrings once again highlighted her role as custodian of tradition. Pearls, long associated with mourning, carried with them the memory of the Queen's decades of attendance at the same service. By early 2024, her public appearances had been curtailed by abdominal surgery, yet even an informal sighting in Windsor in March drew attention. Dressed in a puffer jacket, leggings, and trainers, Catherine showed that her visibility, even in casual settings, carried symbolic reassurance. Her understated appearance reflected both personal recovery and a willingness to connect with the public without ceremony. Her triumphant return came in June 2024 at Trooping the Colour. Wearing a pristine white Jenny Packham dress with monochrome bow detail and a Philip Tracy hat, she embodied both resilience and renewal. The Greville chandelier earrings, once belonging to Queen Elizabeth II, added gravity and splendour. These diamond drops, chosen for their historic resonance, reinforced Catherine's role as a steward of the monarchy's visual heritage. White, long a symbol of purity and continuity, underscored her message of strength after personal challenge. The ensemble was received as a declaration she had returned not diminished but reaffirmed in her role as Princess of Wales. Across this timeline, the thread is unmistakable. Catherine's clothing and accessories function as deliberate signals, calibrated to context. Bright tones convey optimism and renewal, dark hues express solemnity, inherited jewelry affirms continuity with the Queen's legacy. She has become adept at using fashion as a language of monarchy, weaving her own identity into the tapestry of royal tradition. What emerges is not merely a sequence of elegant outfits but a narrative of resilience, duty, and modernization. In British commentary terms, Catherine has mastered the art of speaking through dress, ensuring that every public appearance is not only a reflection of her style but a contribution to the story of the crown itself.